You may now all be seated. Good evening. My name is Shakari Brooks, and it is with great pleasure to welcome our superintendent, Dr. David Lawrence, the Board of Education members, faculty, family, friends, and fellow graduates. Standing here today is an incredible honor, and if I'm being honest, something I never imagined for myself. I used to sit where you're sitting and wonder if I'd even make it to this stage, let alone speak on it. So to be here speaking to all of you is more than a moment. It's a testament to the journey we've all taken. Some of you know my story. I actually wrote this speech sitting in jail last week. Life hasn't always been easy. I faced trials and tribulations on the road, off the road, whatever you want to call it. There were times when the challenges felt too big and the odds felt stacked against me, but I was given opportunities, chances to grow, to change, and to keep going. And for those opportunities, and for every single person who saw something in me, I'm forever grateful. It pushed me to keep persevering. But this isn't just about me, it's about all of us, because no matter what any of us have faced, we are still here together, standing strong, side by side, representing everything that makes Mount Street Academy what it is, resilient, real, and ready. We didn't have the most traditional high school experience, and that's exactly what makes it special. We've grown not just academically, but as people. We've seen setbacks, we've taken detours, and yet we found our way back. That's what makes this day so meaningful. To our teachers and staff, thank you. Your belief in us, your guidance, and your patience made all the difference. To our families, your support, your love, and your consistent encouragement carried us here even when the road got rough. And I want to take a special moment to thank my late brother Zay, who couldn't be here with us today, but who always believed in me even when I didn't believe in myself. And another shout out to my late friend Alfred. He was goofy and always made someone smile, even remembered every little thing, and he was always helpful, and if you needed any advice, he'd be there. Even though they are no longer with us, they live on in my heart forever and always, my butterfly. And to my fellow graduates, this is just the beginning. Life will throw more challenges at us, but look at what we've already overcome. We're not just the class of 2025, we are proof that with heart, grit, and a little bit of faith, anything is possible. Let's leave here proud of what we've done and even more excited about where we're going. There are a few special acknowledgments I want to share with you. Those students wearing a red and gray cord, please stand. These students passed their English and algebra state testing. Please give them a round of applause. Those students wearing a green, yellow, and blue cord, please stand. These students have earned their Lean Six Sigma Green Belt credentials. Please give them a round of applause. Those students wearing a green and white cord, please stand. These students have met the state of Ohio's college and career readiness standards. Please give them a round of applause. Congratulations, Mount Street Academy, class of 2025. We did it. Thank you. Please welcome our next speakers, Royce and Belize.
Good evening, friends, family, teachers, and of course, the class of 2025. We made it. After all the tests, the late night cramming, the stress, the laughter, we are finally here on graduation day. But this moment is not just the end, it's the beginning, the start of who we are about to become and who we choose to be when the bell stops ringing. We've spent years learning, now we learn how to break them with purpose. We've read about history and now we are writing our own. These words are, there's a world out there that won't always be easy, but we believe in ourselves, so let this be our promise to stay curious, to stay kind, and to never strain ourselves to feed a version of ourselves that no longer feels true. It was hard, especially for non-English speakers, but we are thankful we made it, coming here from Democratic Republic of Congo and Kenya and adjusting to a new school system in America while trying to learn speaking English at the same time as it was really hard, but our hard work paid off. Can Edie please stand? Three of us we are non-native English speakers. Yeah, we stand here today, not only graduating, but each have earned 25 industry recognized credential points, earning our Lean Six Sigma and phlebotomy credentials. All of this would not be possible without the staff of Mount Street. The staff is like our parents to us. They listen and understand us, and they're always there to support and believe in us. Congratulations, the staff, for the hard work in helping us all graduate. You have done an amazing job this year. I want to mention my lovely teachers. They have really worked hard this year. It's not only this year, but for the past years, they have been really working hard to help these lovely students that you're watching right now. So one of my favorite teachers is Mr. Kamdova, Miss Bars, Mr. Alvarado, Miss Bam, Miss Smith, Mr. Lively, Mr. Wheeler, Miss Meyer, Ms. Harbanik, Mr. Kent, Mr. Larry, Miss Triola, Mr. Coffey, Miss Matthew, Miss Taylor, Mr. Bray, Mr. Velli, Miss Molden, Miss Andrews, Miss Braze, Naspark, Mr. Washam, Miss Powell, Miss Motor, Mr. Brancher, Mr. Williams, Mr. Howick, Mr. Hencher. Thank you for everything. We hope this is not the end of our relationship. Thank you so much for the hard work that you have done for the past 2 years. You can give it up for all these teachers for the hard work they have done this year. Dear classmates, it's really sad that we are going to be separated this next year. We hope we all enjoyed our past years together, and it was a great experience for all of us. We hope you all succeed in your dreams and know that we all always here as friends. We will still see each other in the future. So let's not forget each other. Good luck with your future endeavors, and thank you for the wonderful memories. Love you, and congratulations, the class of 2025. Our future starts now. So please, let's welcome our next speaker, Belize. She's going to speak, to give this speech again in Swahili. So thank you so much.
Kwa majina naitwa Belize na naenda kuwasimuliza katika lugha ya Kiswahili. Marafiki, famili, walimu na bila shaka darasa la 2025, baada ya majaribio yote, usiku wa kuamkia leo, hiki kicheko hatimaye tuko hapa. Siku ya kuhitimu, lakini wakati huu sio mwisho tu, ni mwanzo. Mwanzo wa sisi tunakaribia kuwa nani tuchangie, kuwa nani wakati kengele itakuwa ikilia. Tumetulia miaka kujifunza sheria, sasa tunajifunza kuzivunja. Tumesoma kuhusu historia na sasa tunaandika yetu. Kuna ulimwengu huko nje. Hiyo haikuwa rahisi kila wakati, lakini tunajiamini wenyewe. Kwa hivyo, acha hii ahidi yetu itakuwa kujua kuwa na fadhia na kujinyunyusha ili kutoshea toleo letu ambalo halisi ukweli tena. Ilikuwa ngumu haswa kwa wasiozungumza Kiingereza, lakini tunashukuru tumefanikiwa kuja hapa kutoka DRC na Kenya na kuzoea mfungo mpya wa shule huku nchini Marekani. Hakuwa nikijaribu kujifunza Kizungu, Kiingereza wakati huu ilikuwa ngumu sana. Lakini bidii yangu ilianza matunda. Kwa watu wazungumzaji wasio asili wa Kiingereza, endelea kufanya kazi kwa bidii na usikate tamaa. Wanafunzi msikate tamaa juu ameongea Kiingereza ama mfanye kitu kingine. Muendelee tu. Je, Idi, tafadhali simama. Wanafunzi sisi watatu ambavyo tumesimama, tumeshinda alama 25, utambulisho zinazotambuliwa na sekta, kupata vitambulisho vyetu vya Lean Six Sigma na phlebotomy. Haya yote yasingewezekana bila wafanyakazi wa shule. Tunawashukuru sana walimu ambao wako hii shule, lakini sitawataja majina. Wapendwa wanafunzi wenzangu, inasikashiwa sana kwamba tunaenda kutengana mwakani. Tunatumaini sote tulifurahi miaka yote iliyopita pamoja na ilikuwa uzoefu mzuri kwetu sote. Tunatumaini kuwa nyote mtafaulu katika ndoto zenyu na mnajua kuwa kutoka hapa marafiki kila wakati. Baada tutaonana siku zijazo. Kwa hivyo, tusisahau kila mmoja. Bahati nzuri na juhudi zako baada ya asante kwa kumbukumbu zetu. Nawapenda nyote. Hongera darasa la 2025. Mstaki wetu waanza sasa. Please welcome our next speaker, Ryan.
Good afternoon, y'all. My name is Ryan Clark. First, I just want to thank God for leading me to this moment. Also, I would like to thank my mother, the one person who never stopped believing in me, even when I didn't believe in myself. You have been my biggest supporter through arguments and tough conversations, through mistakes and setbacks. Every time I was in doubt, you reminded me who I am and what I'm capable of. You gave me strength when I felt weak, and you gave me love when I felt lost. There were times when life got real, when things felt heavy and overwhelming. I pushed through, I never folded, I showed up, I took care of my responsibilities, and I handled my business because that's what you taught me to do. So today, as I stand here graduating, I also want to say I did this for my daughter. Even though things were hard, I thank everyone who was in my corner. I also want to give a special thanks to Ms. Taylor, Mr. Henshaw, Mr. Urbanik, and Ms. Smith. I just want to say these people have made Mount Street one of the most enjoyable experiences, and without the staff being supportive, I wouldn't be graduating this year. And one thing I would like to say to my classmates is no matter how much you have on your plate, how hard things get, or how down you feel or unmotivated, keep pushing. I went through depression, hospital stays, missed 3 months of school, dealt with having a baby, and I'm standing in front of you guys today. I say all this to let you know as long as you keep pushing, things will be okay. I would now like to introduce our principal, the one person that has always responded when I reached out and believed in me no matter how much I had on my plate. Please welcome Mr. Henshaw.
Good evening, Superintendent Dr. Lawrence, board members, honored guests, family, staff, and last but certainly not least, the Mount Street Academy graduating class of 2025. It has been an honor and a privilege to work with the students and staff at Mount Street during this school year. Mount Street is a place like no other. It is truly a hidden gem in the Dayton Public Schools. The class of 2025 has faced many challenges, barriers, and setbacks, and still managed to not only survive, but to thrive. With the help and encouragement from family, staff, and each other, you have found a way to move forward and persevere, even in the darkest times. Author Charlie Jones stated, "Things don't go wrong and break your heart so you can become bitter and give up. They happen to break you down and build you up so that you can be all who you were intended to be." The difficulties that each of you have had in life have shaped and polished you to get you where you are today. Accept the lessons that life has given you, and remember, you are destined for greatness. The key to accepting your greatness is to be willing to take the first step into the unknown. Keep grinding, keep moving forward, and get comfortable with being uncomfortable. We, the Mount Street family, love you and are so happy for you today. Thank you for letting us be part of your journey, and we look forward to hearing about your upcoming successes. Please remember, you will always be part of the Mount Street family. And now, what everyone has been waiting for, Superintendent Dr. Lawrence, each student has earned a minimum of 20.5 Carnegie units in all required courses and has demonstrated competency and readiness as defined by the Ohio Department of Education's graduation requirements. I do hereby certify that each of these students has met or exceeded the graduation requirements set forth by the Dayton Public Schools and the Ohio Department of Education. Yeah. Superintendent Dr. Lawrence, I present for your acceptance the Mount Street Academy class of 2025.
Dan Henshaw, I do not veer from my scripted remarks. I typically read them and move on, but I just want to say that you've been a treasure to DPS for almost 30 years. Look at the number of teachers that are here. The culture that you've built at Mount Street is incredible. I watched you do it for a long time. I appreciate you. Principal Henshaw, as the superintendent of schools and by the powers entrusted to me by the Ohio Department of Education and the Dayton Board of Education, I do hereby accept these candidates for graduation and release their diplomas to be presented in this ceremony. Board Member Wick, it is my honor to commend to you the Mound Street Academy High School Class of 2025.
Good evening, Mound Street family, students, staff. Thank you so much. I'm so proud of you this evening. On behalf of the Dayton Board of Education, it is my honor to stand before you and say, congratulations, Mound Street Academy, class of 2025. Mound Street students were hard at work preparing for life beyond high school. This year, they earned over 300 industry credential points, which is an incredible accomplishment. More than 25 students earned their Lean Sigma 6 belt, a credential recognized nationwide. Students earned over 33 CBI work credits, which represent more than 5,000 hours of documented work and more than $70,000 in wages while gaining real-world experience. Thank you. Students also participated in 8 career tech field trips, connecting with professionals and exploring pathways. Finally, our student body is a true melting pot, representing every DPS high school and more than 10 countries. Students speak multiple languages and proudly showcase the diversity and resilience of our school. Thank you so much. Now, on behalf of the Dayton Board of Education, I accept these students commended to me by the superintendent, and they shall be hereforth deemed graduates of Dayton Public Schools, and they shall be hereforth bestowed with all the rights, privileges, responsibilities afforded to graduates of this school system. Please join me in congratulating Mound Street Academy class of 2025.
Marilyn Aguilar Castro. Cheyenne Allen. Uzanaze Belize. Jakivia Bradley. Shakari Brooks. Kaimani Brown. Ryan Darnell Clark, Jr. Xander Cook. Aviana Curry. Jalea Turner. Ray Anthony Jefferson. Taiwan Johnson. Dave Kemps. Donovan Tarpley.
Oh,
Austin Livecap. Melanie Camila Marine. Jayla Mormon Williams. Edie Nibuleko. Royce Senga. Croy Pate. Ariana Pickett. Abigail Rasnick. Elamar Runza. Donovan Rupp. Marcus Fambro. Shima Bienvenu. Hannah Kermeens Stiver Yerrick. Carson Sturgill. Jules Tanganyika. Divine Uwaniza. Jordan Amari Wagner. Miriam Zawadi. Sergey Zecker.
Family, faculty, and graduates, now is a time for celebration in honor of our hardworking and devoted students and teachers. The past few years have been a struggle, and yet we pushed through and made it to the finish line. Another example that in spite of it all, we are able to achieve greatness. To my fellow graduates, today marks the beginning and the end of a chapter in the story of our lives. We have accomplished so much just making it here. You should be proud of what you've done. Being here today is not a milestone everyone can reach, and you should strive to reach further and do the best that you can do. To the staff of Mount Street, I want to thank you for the past 3 years we've had. You've all shown me the kindness and care I have not received from past teachers. And despite us parting, I will leave with you all in my hearts. I want to give a special thanks to Ms. Triola, Ms. Perez, and Mr. Alvarado for being my biggest supporters through it all. And finally, I want to thank my biggest inspiration, my older brother, Ashton. He has driven me to be the best version of myself I can be. Despite him being in a different state, he will always be with me there in spirit. 3 years ago, I made a pinky promise to him to never try and cut my story short again. I've held that promise close to my heart and will continue to do so as I live my life out to the fullest. and I hope I made him proud standing here today. I'm grateful to be here today as an example of no matter how hard life gets, there is always a reason to keep pushing forward. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Let's continue to achieve success and strive for greatness. Audience, please remain seated until the graduates exit. You may meet your graduates at the outside of the east entrance.